Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, is up. Kelsey frickin' dropped water on her fucking laptop today and fried it.
Oh no.
Now she doesn't have a damn computer. Dog came by and knocked her cup of water over right onto the damn computer. I took it all apart and cleaned it and put it back together, and I have a feeling she shorted something out because it won't turn back on. And when she went to, after she dumped water on it, she was trying to turn it on. I think she might have shorted something.
Anybody hear
But look,
anything from David, how he's doing, or
it's David. We talking about here?
Laura's David?
Laura's David. Birdman David.
I haven't even heard anything. I didn't know there was anything wrong. I mean,
As far as I know, he's home.
I've talked to Laura the last couple of days, and she really ain't said nothing to me about it. I didn't even know.
Since he's home from the hospital, I just wondered how he was doing.
Well, he was me
He's
and
home from the
Laura.
hospital. That's a good start.
Was it yesterday? I think me and Laura were playing. He was in the background talking, so
Hmm.
I heard him in the background talking to Laura.
Hey, Jonathan, how you doing?
What's
Yep.
up, Jonathan? TJ, Joel?
So I see it.
DJ's here, yeah.
Get the chat going. Forgot to put the chat up. Yeah. Jonathan, TJ, Joel, Mr. Skyfly.
Here comes TJ now. Hey, Giggles.
Was
What's up?
yeah, you didn't know David was in the hospital, Justin?
Oh,
Yeah, he was in there for like I think just like a couple of days.
Couple days, yeah. He had some kind of an operation or something.
Yeah, something with his uh it wasn't his knees, it was
His back or something, wasn't it?
yeah, something like that, yeah. What's up, Jonathan? Yeah, I did a drone shoot early this morning about like 9 o'clock. This buddy of mine who I met, and he's there's a girl that he's a friend girl of his or whatever. Like she's got a horse farm, and so like I was getting videos of him like riding the horse, and there was like 3 or 4 horses, probably maybe like 5 of them. But when we got there was only like 3. But one of them was running up and down the fence line, so I was getting shots of him like running up and down the fence line and stuff.
Was
And
it
then just
hot
get,
out there?
oh my God, it was unbearable out there. Oh my God, dude, I was sweating.
Can you imagine that horse running around and he's got fur on, running around up and down the fence row?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was unbearable out there.
you just went out to his farm just to get some video or what?
Yeah, just to get like a couple shots and pictures and videos and stuff like that. Now I gotta put everything together. Yeah, it said on my, when we were coming back, said on my dashboard, it was, I don't know, it was 80 something when on our way, but then when we left, it bumped up to like 90 something degrees. Like, I think it was like 97.
Wow,
Yeah.
Really hot.
that's hot on the drone too.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
bet your battery was hot when you took it out.
Yeah, just the bottom of it was pretty hot from it like running and stuff.
So earlier it was 85 and feels like 101. Now it's 90 and feels like 106.
Yeah, with that heat index.
And the
Oh,
humidity's gone up. It was 76%. Now it's 80%.
Good
wow.
morning, Tim, or afternoon or evening, or whatever it
Jesus,
is
what's
with
up?
you.
What's up,
What's up,
Tim?
Tim?
Sunstar?
Brenda, what's up?
Brenda Sunstar.
Sunstar, what's
Brenda,
up?
come on the panel,
Oh.
girl. Come on up and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it. Just do it. So was the cup of water near your daughter's laptop and the dog like came over and like knocked it over or something?
We talked to Justin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Justin, yeah.
Do what?
What was the cup of water, was it on the table like near your near your daughter's laptop and the dog came over and like knocked it over, or was it sitting on the floor,
It was,
or
no, it was on her desk and the dog came by and I guess jumped up on her desk, knocked it over right onto the
uh-oh.
keyboard.
Uh-oh.
Did it get into the laptop?
I'm pretty sure it did. I would imagine it got into like the little crevices there. What's up, Joe?
What? I took it all apart. Like I completely stripped the motherboard, everything out of it, down to nothing. And it wasn't a lot of water in there, but it was enough. And I cleaned it all out, wiped it out.
Did
Put
you use a
everything
blow
back
dryer
together.
on it just to back
Did
it
you?
up?
Did you put rice on it?
No, I stripped it all the way down to nothing. I
Yeah, but
ripped
you
that
said you wiped it down, but that doesn't necessarily take care of the moisture.
It does when I ripped it all the way down to the motherboard. There was nothing in the casing. I took it all apart, every piece out of it. I could literally wipe every single piece of the laptop inside and out. I took the
Oh,
whole
Randy,
motherboard, everything
what's
out.
up?
And then I wiped everything down, put it all back together. I double checked to make sure all the ribbon cables are plugged back in and it won't turn on. It's just dead in the water. So I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I gotta find
Sunstar is
her.
working on
Okay.
dinner and working with her orchids.
No
Gotta find
worries.
her.
Randy just got a gaming PC.
I'll have to try to find her a computer somewhere. Maybe I can find a used one somewhere for cheap.
What you spilled in it?
Water.
Yeah.
But she didn't tell me right away, and then when she tried to turn it on a couple of times, and I think she might have
Here's your
shorted
problem.
something in it. She went to go try to turn it on.
If she turned it off as it happened, there would have been a chance to retrieve it. Yeah, Tim's asked you a question that Justin
told
might.
you- I told you in Jason's chat, yes, it's worth buying. I don't know. I've never used that particular charger. I mean, it's cool looking and everything, and it comes with extra battery packs and stuff. I mean, I'd buy it. Dude, that thing's $110 over there. It's $29 over there. Yeah. You guys' electronics are so marked up. Like, even if you add the exchange rate, that $29 over here should be maybe 30, 35.
Yeah,
About 35, 40.
probably 40. 40
But
at best on exchange rate.
But not only are you getting that exchange rate, but you're getting like another 30, 40% on top of that.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, a
insane.
markup.
Yeah. Like like Tim's controller, my Elite 2 over here was 150. Tim's was over there was 220 something, I think, 230 something. So like I said, if you take that exchange rate, it should have been around 170, 175. But then they charge them an extra 40, 50 bucks, you know? It's crazy.
Tim says, different item, Justin. You looked
Hold
at
on.
it and never answered.
Hold on.
And
And just,
I guess,
Just
I don't
in-
know.
just because you've taken it apart and wiped it all down, doesn't mean to say there's still not moisture inside the wiring, soaked into the actual circuit board, or even any of the components. It could still have moisture in it.
I don't know, Tim. I guess ask David. He's got a couple of those little vacuums like that or little blowers for his computers. AZ David. He might be able to give you a better recommendation on that. I have no idea. Because I use an I have a little, 3-gallon air compressor
Hey,
that sits under my
Ray,
desk
how's it
that I can use.
going?
Not much, Bob. Not much at all. Just hearing
Good
Justin.
afternoon, George.
Justin,
Yeah,
Ray.
well, yeah, go ahead. I heard him.
Hi, Randy.
Justin's trying to be a computer tech.
Well, we know
Yeah.
how that always ends up. Wrong tech is more than the answer for Justin.
Dre.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? DJ,
so,
Davin, Joe.
Dre,
Right.
Hold on.
Oh boy. Don't let me stop you, Justin. I heard you on quite the rant there about the exchange rate.
I could have swore that said 110. Well, now
But
it doesn't say, it's saying it's unavailable now.
But as we all know, Justin doesn't work for UPS, FedEx, or any other type of shipping company that costs you extra money just to ship to the land down under. Ain't like it's part of the continental US where you can just drive a truck across state lines and deliver something. It's either got to fly or ship or actually on a boat. That costs money.
I could have swore, Tim, that said 110 earlier, but it's saying it's unavailable now, so it's not giving me a price.
Yeah, I read that, Andrew.
Maybe I looked at the wrong price thing.
I thought he died
No,
about a
I'm
year
on
or two ago.
Yeah. Dr.
No, I'm on-
Ruth. Dr. Ruth also died. I thought she died years ago.
Oh.
I just clicked on the link you sent me
Yeah.
again, Tim, and took me to the Australian site. It says unavailable. Yeah, let me show you.
Now I would be upset if I was Australian, Justin, if I had to pay, a big market to buy something from Rhodes, which is supposed to be made in Australia.
I'd agree.
Yeah,
That
It
I would be
says-
upset with that.
Yeah,
it's
Rhodes,
set- it's-
Rhodes
Hi,
lives
Andrew.
around the corner from us.
See, look,
Afternoon,
it's
Matt
set-
Props.
It's set to Australia and it says currently unavailable.
Okay.
But you can
Yeah.
see up here, it's definitely the Australian site.
Well, like I said,
Amazon.com
they
AU.
they don't have any in stock, Justin. They have to wait for the next boat to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That'll take a while.
Dude, I could have swore that said
stranded.
110 earlier, Tim, I'm telling you. Cause I started laughing when I saw that.
Yeah. Now I just wonder, Justin's talking about Australia. What about all those smaller islands down there? You talk about the
Oh, look at
what's the one-
Hawaii. Hawaii's an example of Australia right there. Look how
Yeah.
expensive shit
Yeah.
is there.
Yeah, and
Fiji.
Hawaii's part of the United States, but like I said, everything's marked up because of the extra expense it costs to get it there.
Oh, dude, I was watching a chick that was giving a tour of her parents' little grocery store up in Alaska.
Oh
A
yeah,
quarter cut of a watermelon was $25. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
they do.
Dude, that,
Well, they can't grow it in Alaska.
That's
No,
that's the
but
way it
no.
is in Hawaii.
Yeah,
no, but this wasn't a full watermelon. It was a
No,
quarter
this-
of a watermelon.
I went into a store in Hawaii
I put-
and they were selling half of the round watermelons was $35.
yeah.
Dude, I'll eat the whole damn skin and everything for that price.
Watermelon expensive here as well.
Yeah.
And
I'm
if
just saying, I
if
mean, it's a
dangerous-
lot of expense to ship stuff to these secluded locations. I mean, Australia is known as a
Yeah, it's
continent
not
of its
like they can
own.
just truck it there, right?
Right,
Trey,
yeah,
you don't, Trey, you don't have to be nice. Third world
Did-
countries.
a lot closer.
No, I'm not concerned about the third world country. I'm just saying that for us mainlanders, it costs quite a bit to send something there. Like I say, we try to send somebody there a regular letter costs you almost priority mail.
Y'all,
Yeah.
have y'all seen this?
Yeah, that's been floating around the internet for about 24 hours now.
Oh, wow.
No, they're,
Yeah, I mean, if it was made in China, Australia is closer to China.
Yeah.
Flying squirrel in training, huh?
Mhm.
That's funny.
I mean, the same thing happens here in the States, Justin. I mean, if I send something to you in Florida, depending on what part of Florida it costs, man, it's almost an extra $5-8 compared to what I send it to Missouri or Michigan or anywhere else.
hey,
Here from California.
TJ, you want to see what somebody edited in? Watch.
What?
So he farts or something. Yep, I was gonna say he dropped a turd. I figured something.
Oh wait, hold on. Go. Watch what happens with the. Watch the squirrel behind him. I just noticed that. Hold
So, getting ready
on.
now.
Watch.
Get down there
Another
early.
squirrel comes over and goes, "What? What the hell was that?"
Oh, it landed on him. Landed on him.
Because all this other happened yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Buddy.
Well, look, I told
y'all
Mike,
hear?
I said, be ready.
Oh, what's up, Tim?
Because they
Hold on,
said-
Tim.
Tim,
What's the
We're gonna
deal?
come in there and shake some stuff up. They tell me I'm switching shifts. I'm going home. Simple as that. Like if they say, yeah.
I'm on mute,
Somebody
Joe.
has YouTube running.
No, it's Joe's son's talking to him, so I muted him.
Okay, I just came on here to let everybody know. All I hear is blah 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 blah.
Well, Justin's doing most of the talking, Tim. That's why.
yeah, Justin's doing the blah, blah, blah thing.
Paul, you want to take Tim's co-host abilities away just for a minute? Just for a minute.
Just for a minute.
There's a room I want him to go visit.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
like on the game, taking people
Yeah.
behind the bush.
I mean, it even costs us more money to send stuff if we're sending it to the Scottish Islands.
Yeah.
Because it has to go by boat.
Yep.
We get it freight, boat, air, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they can't send it by air. Well, they started to send some of it by drones to some of the islands that are a bit closer, but they haven't got any airports. They're
Yeah,
too
I don't-
small.
I don't know about that.
Well, like I said, it's more expensive to send things by air than it is by boat.
It is.
Oh yeah,
Because
because you can't
you
pack
get-
as much on a plane.
You
Right.
can't pack as much, but you talk about the extra factor, jet fuel costs and all the other things they gotta pay for just to fly that plane wherever it needs to go.
Right.
I mean, nobody's in the business of losing money, but they won't be in business.
Oh, none of them Scottish islands are big enough to have a jet engine plane land on.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I know a lot of places like that. You guys have the ferries that travel, just like I did that one at the Palm Springs tram.
Yeah,
All the
ferries,
supply-
helicopter, and now drones.
Yeah, all the supplies that go to the top of that
I was
mountain,
gonna say,
it has to be sent up by the tram itself. There is no extra way of getting it there. They have to send it, even the water has to be, each time a tram goes up, it brings 800 gallons of water with it. And they dump it when they dock at the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Right, like I said,
Mm.
everything has a cost when you gotta ship something somewhere.
True.
Mhm.
I think I'm done spending money now.
I keep saying the same thing, Tim. I say I lay off going on Amazon and
Yeah.
eBay for a while, then all of a sudden something pops up on my phone or catches my eye, and
I'm gonna
like,
buy
oh,
that. I'm
yeah,
gonna buy
Yes.
that.
that's it. Let me go and put
I'm gonna-
that in my basket. Click.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then,
I actually need that right there. I actually need that.
and
Well,
then
I
in,
got 3 part.
what is
I
it,
just
3
bought.
days time, it's Amazon Prime Day?
Yeah, I
Like
think,
I
I
said,
think it is.
Those are
think
the
so.
days I avoid the most because there's too much crap up there I might want to click on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just bought 3 parts to my new build. I bought the motherboard, the case, and the power supply. Next
Right.
thing, the CPU, so probably wait until next paycheck.
Are you building another machine, Tim?
Yeah, it's going to be for gaming only. This one's going to be for streaming, and then the
Mhm.
other PC will be on the other desk for
Oh,
gaming. Separate, so I don't
Well,
have
you have-
bandwidth problems.
you have fun.
Oh yeah. I just bought an Elite 2 controller. This thing
Okay.
is unreal. I love it. Yep. Worth it.
You know, Amazon Buy It Now has gotten, that will get you in trouble. I'm telling you, they make it so convenient. You literally
Oh,
just
yeah.
click on the item and you slide over and you fucking all of a sudden you purchase an item.
That's it.
Yeah,
On
yeah, I
your
just
phone, it's
bought-
like that. You say, "Oh, just slide here, already purchased." You don't even know what account it got paid to. I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah,
snap!"
this morning.
I didn't
This
want
morning
to go
I
to
just
that one.
bought. This morning I just bought 10 HEPA filter covers for the fans,
Mhm.
and they were $50. So boom, sold.
Ouch.
So that ain't bad. That'll be
So,
ready.
Joe, what's happening down in
Uh-uh.
Louisiana?
She even step on my fucking computer.
He's talking to his son, I think.
He said,
Mm.
"Don't step on my
It
computer."
don't sound like he doing much talking. It's like he getting a tongue lashing.
Yeah, get in trouble.
He's like,
Okay.
son,
There it is.
you see the way he was rubbing his stomach too? He was like, son, I didn't mean to eat your sandwich. Thought it was mine.
Like, get in my belly. Get in my belly.
Oh, he got in trouble for eating his Pop Tarts. Okay.
Oh,
That's my Pop Tarts.
that's my
I'm listening to all kids' trouble.
Oh,
Okay.
See, boy, the last thing I heard right before I muted him was, listen here, old man. And then I,
You didn't hear that.
oh man!
That's one thing you didn't hear.
I thought he moved out last week or something. I remember you saying
Monday
something about
coming.
Monday
okay.
can't come fast enough.
He moved in with some girl or something.
Joe's going to
No.
miss him. Don't let him lie.
Shit.
Oh yeah, Justin, you were right
Moving
about
that
the
girl
update.
in across the hall. What you talking about?
I was right about what, Tim?
You were right
Oh,
about
man.
the update, Windows update. Because remember I told you USBs were like cutting out?
Yeah.
They had to update Windows 10.
I told the lady
in the okay. office.
It works now.
Nope.
Everything's good.
Look, he came back. I told the lady in the office that you got one more time.
Oh man!
Like, here you go.
Well, see, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it will definitely let you know if it's gonna go to Windows 10. But you know, like I said, enjoy Windows 10 for about another 6-8 months,
Oh,
and then
shut up.
you're gonna be join the rest of us on the dark side.
No.
Well, you going back to Windows 8?
No,
No.
they're only supporting Windows 10 through 2025, and then they're
Oh,
gonna
well.
end support
well.
for it.
Well, the new PC will be Windows 11, but I don't care.
Like I say, I've been fighting Windows 11 for the last 3-4 years.
I hate it.
Like, I keep just telling I don't want it. Don't want it. You might get mine updated to shop or something added to it. Want to put Windows 11? I said, nope. Leave it at
Nope.
Windows 10.
Well, I just got that new update. It's like 22H3, whatever the heck it is. But yeah, and it gives you a little option. Do you want to switch to Windows? Nope.
Yeah.
You can
Never.
actually, if you have Windows Insider program, they actually have a beta version of Windows 12 out, I think, already on it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, right, Jonathan? What's up,
And
Dusty?
we should all go back to Windows XP.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
heck
argument from me.
It was
Well,
Windows
that's where
Me.
I left.
No, Windows
Windows
Me
A.
was the best one.
They are
Windows
right.
E.
Yeah, me.
The
that
worst
piece
one
of-
was
piece of
worst
trash.
one was 98. 98 was
Yeah.
the worst one.
Now, Windows Me, I
Windows
think, was the
3.1.
most hated one.
No, Windows Vista was the worst.
Windows 98 used the blue screen all the time. Crap.
Hmm.
Yep, BSOD, blue screen of death.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
well, porn was also a lot harder on computers back then, Tim.
Well, yeah, true. He's smart.
Windows
Joe, are you
Windows
still being
ME.
entertained or what?
What?
Are you still being entertained?
Yeah.
No.
Justin was worried about you. He was waiting for you to see you get slapped up by your son.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. I'm this old for a reason, son.
No, is he looking over to the side, waiting to see if his son's gone out of the room?
Don't worry about him.
Uh,
Oh hell.
Yeah, he's got 3 dogs to protect him.
I got my taser. I ain't worried about him.
That's a big old flashlight there, Joe.
well, hold on. Don't he have a better taser, though? He is a cop.
Oh, well, that's true.
Watch, TJ.
Yeah, that thing's pretty bright.
That's a taser.
Watch you
Don't
don't mess
tase
with
me,
your
bro.
webcam.
Don't tase me.
Watch
It's a
you don't mess
taser.
up your
It's a
webcam.
taser slash like flashlight and everything
Yeah.
else, right?
Yep.
Dan's
All
got
of a
one
sudden
of
you'll
those.
hear a sonic boom and he'll go off the panel. What happened? I take my computer.
Dan's
Hey, I
got
tell you
a
one thing.
flashlight one like that.
I tell you one thing I learned is when you press it, don't reach around and grab the front.
No. Oh my god. No way.
Yeah,
Yeah, take
I
it
pressed it
once.
one day, and I pressed it, and about 4 seconds later, I reached over to close it up and hit that thing. It went,
Oh yeah.
held that charge.
No.
Did it leave a little mark on your hand?
Nah,
Uh,
gave me a little flutter though.
Crazy. I got tased once and that hurts like a mug. And that was just playing around at the tattoo shop. And they're like, how many? Like 3 of us? How many can withstand the longest? I dropped like a bag of shit in 2 seconds.
Yeah, my tase, I got to get close to him. His, he can hit me from across the room.
Yeah.
I lose either way.
Oh, dude.
That's the only bad difference between his and yours.
Yeah, I know.
You don't even have to get up off the couch when you piss him off.
I think I just split a 10 into my hand. Dude.
I think I heard that. I got one for you. I'll tase you right now. No, son, please don't. Okay, I'll make you food tonight. All right. Okay. I'll be back.
Do that, no pocket money for a month.
Hey, Justin, you heard from Matt lately?
Yeah, I ain't talked to him in a few weeks.
I thought he was trying to come back on again, but I guess not, huh?
Usually he
Oh,
gives me
we've
a
got-
call every couple of
We've got
weeks. but I
Sturgis coming up.
haven't talked to him.
Well, he's on to bigger and better things, I think.
Well, he was finishing his job, wasn't he, and trying to get another one, going back on
Sounds-
seconds.
That is true, Paul. I've been trying to figure out what her name is for a while now.
His name.
Oh, TJ's head. Tim, Paul said he's on to bigger, better things, so I'm trying to figure out
Yeah.
what her name is.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I hadn't talked to him in at least 3 weeks, if not longer than that. It's probably been over. Actually, probably since his last live show, whenever that was.
That's
1st
over
of
a
June,
month.
sorry, 31st of May for you, 1st of June for me.
Yeah, I guess that's over a month ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been that long then because I haven't talked to him since then.
Trying to think.
He was on Lloyd's after that,
Oh, yeah, that's right, because I did
On
come in the
Lloyd's about
chat.
2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, for Lloyd, yeah.
Yeah, Dusty, it's the live streams are kind of slowing down quite a bit. I
Oh,
think
okay. Maybe there's an
because-
opening for me then.
That could be. I mean, how about since you're on here, Dominic, what happened to Tammy Jean?
Don't know.
Yeah, I
I've
think
seen.
I think her and Max are taking a break for a while too. I think I don't know.
I sent her an email and I've not got a reply yet. So
Oh wow! So she used to come on, Thursdays pretty regularly for a while there, and then just kind of fell off. And Max hasn't been in anybody's chat for quite a while. And then,
It
like
was
you say,
about a
there was
month
one.
ago,
There was
maybe a month
one
and
a
a half
couple of
ago.
weeks ago where he put one letter in. That
mhm.
was it.
Oh wow!
What happened to Adrian? I thought he was gonna
Oh,
start doing.
Adrian! I talked to Adrian last night. He's having a good time. His gun channel is blowing up, dude.
Oh,
He's got-
good.
His gun channel has surpassed his drone channel.
How
Yeah,
many
he just-
how many subscribers does his gun channel have?
Over 2,000, getting close to 3.
Oh wow.
Good on him.
Yeah, so he's doing quite well with his gun channel.
On
That's
gangbusters.
cool.
Who's
Yeah.
that, Adrian?
Yeah,
That's Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing good.
yeah.
I
So
heard y'all say something about Matt. Isn't
Oh, we
Dennis
do-
coming up here in like 2 weeks? Yeah, pretty sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
Something
then
like
it's
that.
that was
in
the
August.
theory, but we haven't heard any confirmed.
He might go live then. Don't know.
yeah, or at least put up some video because I haven't seen any video from that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dennis is due to be there in August, isn't he?
There was a short he put out with his middle finger. He said, "Show this to people." How long ago was that?
I didn't see that one.
I thought that was recent.
Hmm.
They
Yeah.
give this to somebody and show the middle finger.
Yeah, I know. Kenny Heron only comes on twice a month now.
Yeah, once a
doesn't-
fortnight.
Yeah, like I said, he doesn't come on every Thursday like he used to. And then there's some other folks that
Coast to
Everything else is tough.
coast to coast isn't on all the time either, are they?
yeah, he still comes on
Yeah, he's still on.
Wednesday nights. I
Yeah,
think it's
Mhm.
Wednesday nights at 5:30. He pops in around there. Because I know, like Dobo, he'll come on around 6, so that kind of splits his audience up. After that 6 o'clock, a lot of folks go over to Dobo's channel, and Dobo's not consistent. He kind of pops up here and there whenever something,
Yeah.
a disturbance in the force, the drone force, then he'll show up.
I
Yeah,
tried
gotta
to
have clickbait. Gotta have
I tried
clickbait.
to get Justin to
Yeah.
do an hour and then go in the evening, but he only did it like once.
Mm.
And how's that going, Tim?
Well,
And
we
He
did it
hasn't
twice.
done it anymore. He hasn't done it. anymore.
Johnny's only on every 2 weeks, and Ray now does Thursdays instead of Wednesdays.
No, I'm talking about Justin.
You talking about Ray Kelly?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does his twice a month.
no, Ray does it every week on a Thursday.
Every
now.
Thursday
Okay,
night.
okay, every Thursdays now. Okay. So what happened to Gary?
Brent?
Gary's not been
Yeah,
on
Brent
for
Ariel, because he used to be the hour before the hour. And if Captain Ray's on, I know Ray would come on, because the reason why I miss Ray's all the time is right when I normally get off work, and by the time I leave work and get home, is only about maybe 30 to 20 minutes left of his show.
I think Brent got upset with Ken when he did that flying around people.
Yeah, I know he was upset. I remember that, but they don't have anything connected wise as far as why Gary would stop his show. He's not sponsored by Ken or anything.
Right.
I think
Yeah, I
he
don't know
changed the
why he
name of
stopped.
his show because of it. That was about it.
No,
Yeah.
me and Adrian were talking yesterday. I said, overall, the drone community is, nowadays, it's not the ooh and ah thing like it used to be several years ago.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
it's not.
that. So, people are kind of used to all the drone footage that is out there. So basically, if you're not bringing something as I would say, something knowledgeable or something at that level, something that's new, or you're telling somebody how to do something, you know, just showing videos gets kind of, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know the guys over across the pond in the UK, they're promoting a lot of channels now. What was it, Drone something that comes on at noon on
Drone
Wednesdays?
Seekers.
The
No,
drones,
Drone Seekers on Sunday, but the other
the
guys
drones
that come on,
on a Wednesday.
yeah, they do a lot of video stuff and
Well,
everything. But
that's on at the same time as Bob Dempsey.
yeah, they're on the same time as Bob. I know that kind of created a slight riff
Although
initially.
they both appeared on each other's show as well.
Yeah,
They have
yeah,
got with
they have,
with
they
other
have
people that have problem with it.
yeah, so I say it got ironed out, which is nice that they did do that. So everybody doesn't have to feel like they have to support one or the other. You know, you can just hop in one week here, another week there. So it all worked itself out. But I just know because of the different styles that each show has, I know the guys over in the UK, they still like to show the footage with the nice cinematic music and everything else that goes along with it. And
Yeah.
a lot of us here on stateside, we're more towards the fast-paced action stuff. So it's depends on what you like. And
Yeah.
I
Hey,
said,
Richard Simmons died today.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
did he?
that's what Andrew was talking about.
Yeah.
Andrew said that earlier.
Mhm.
Holy crap.
That was a crazy mother freaker, boy. I tell you.
Yeah, he
He's,
was.
he's from
Probably
he's from
might
New
be-
Orleans.
Who the hell's Richard Simmons?
He was an
He
entertainer, man.
was the
Fitness
He used to
guru.
have exercise and stuff.
yeah, the exercise guy.
Yeah, he was a
Right.
big time exercise guru, as he's
Yeah.
self acclaimed.
The man
Like
with the
Mr.
perm.
Mr. Motivate.
Yeah,
He was he was a big motivator, yeah.
He was an
Yeah,
entertainer.
he made his money though.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah,
guys.
he did.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a little sweet.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, he was
He was the man. He was the man with the perm.
I saw him in New Orleans on a couple of shows they had here, like the Angela show. Well, we went to it because he was on it. And I tell you what, this guy was out of control.
Mhm. He was funny though. He did a lot of cameos too in a lot of films.
Yeah, I remember he got on David Letterman one night and jumped up and started dancing on David's desk.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, doing exercise on David's desk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's hard doing drone footage though, Dre, for sure, because a lot of people will get like 60, 70 views on average on a drone video, but then they'll go look at their average view time and it's like a minute out of a 5-minute video, or it'll be like 30
Mhm.
seconds.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If you're not bringing something of value to people, it's hard. Like I say, the drones are pretty regular now. Like I said, over the last, especially the last 4 years, where everybody's been flooded with the mini drone craze. So everybody and their brothers got one. So everybody's putting up footage stuff. I mean, just like always, after the Christmas of the year before, all of a sudden through January through about March or even down to about May, you see all these brand new drone channels popping up out of nowhere. And then you look at their subscribers, they got like 50, 60 subscribers, maybe 100 and stuff. But I give it a lot of them. A lot of them are already good at doing editing though. They're already familiar with the editing process. So they come out looking like they've been around for a long time, the way they put their footage together.
What's up, Getchy?
I don't think I remember Dr.
Hey,
Ruth.
Gitchy.
Maybe I do.
You don't remember Dr. Ruth?
I think I do. Vaguely.
Oh wow.
It is storming bad outside right now. Jesus.
He was popular in the 80s and 90s. Yeah,
Yeah.
sick though.
You guys got a storm today, Justin?
Yeah, it just started storming here.
Oh wow.
Sounded like lightning hit about probably a couple houses over a second ago.
How's the weather up in Michigan, Paul? You guys catching some heat yet?
It's 84 degrees, but the humidity is so high, you know?
Yeah, it probably feels more like 90 something there.
Yep.
Yeah. They actually had a couple off days. Yesterday we had like a slight humidity, kind of overcast a little bit. But like I was telling people, I said, even when it's not sunny, bright, sunny, hot like that, when the air is warm, that's just as much of an issue when you're flying drones when you have warm air because that's ambient temperature of the air. And people don't realize, I think I don't know, it was your show or somebody else's, one guy was talking about how he sat in his car and he was flying anyway, regardless of the heat. And I think it was on Bill's show, Coast to Coast. And I try to explain to the guy, when we talk about flying in the heat, it's not about you as a pilot, it's about the drone still. The drone only has an operating range of temperature. And when it starts to exceed that temperature range, you start having issues.
Yeah, look at that.
It cracks me up when the guy was talking about, oh yeah, I just sat in my car and ran the AC while I was flying. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, humidity is a weird thing, I must admit. I mean,
Yeah.
we're only at like 14 degrees centigrade here
Mhm.
with
Yeah,
an
you're lucky, TJ.
Yeah,
with
I
an
know, right?
4% humidity.
Right.
What
it's
storm is that going? What storm is that like coming through?
That's
It's
just,
going north, so you probably won't get hit by it.
well,
Yeah,
TJ, you've been in Florida long enough. You guys just call that Tuesday.
Yeah, we just got the rain. We didn't get any like damage or anything because Patty, what's her name's husband? Patty that would like come in the chats and stuff. She messaged me and asked me if I got any damage from any of the hurricanes. I was like, no, just like
Yeah,
the
we didn't
rain.
even get hit by a hurricane. We haven't
No,
even
we're
been
not.
hit by one.
Like I said, you gotta live in Florida. That's Tuesday for you guys.
Honestly, I don't even I wouldn't even freak out about a hurricane unless it was like a 4 or 5, to be honest with you. I've been through
Yeah.
a couple 3s and they were bad, but they weren't like overly scary bad. But I've never been through a 4 or 5, so I don't know about those.
Yeah, that's what I talk about when people flying in heat is that the drone itself can overheat whatever you're using as your connection. If you're using a phone, they're susceptible to heat issues more quickly than maybe a controller would be. Those are the things people don't think about. I said you're out there, you're standing under a tree, but when you have ambient temperature
What's up,
heat,
Laura?
high humidity, your phone can shut down in a heartbeat on you.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, quite like that thing that Marcus did on his last video where he put a small surgical gel pack on the back of his phone to keep it cool.
Yeah, so it wouldn't shut down.
Yeah.
Well,
I
the
used to
biggest
be
thing
in-
is, oh, go ahead, Tim.
When I used to be on site doing audits, it would shut down. My tablet shut down right in the middle of the audit.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to
Yeah.
get it covered for it.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Good, Justin.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, the biggest key is just don't buy iPhones.
Mhm.
Well,
They tend to heat up and overheat. worse
yeah,
than Samsung,
iPhones are more susceptible to that, but Androids can do it too. Like right now, I want to use this new the GNSS system I have, but since the SIM card slot thing doesn't work with anything that I've been told of yet, I have to connect it to my phone. So now, like I talked to a couple of the other guys, they said, yeah, you get a hotspot or use your phone, but I said, then you got to worry about your phone or whatever you're using overheating itself because it's out there in the elements. And
Yeah,
so,
that's one thing that we don't really need to worry about.
yeah. See, that's what
Never
I'm saying
get
here.
hot here for anything to overheat.
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, like right now in the summer, I'll be crazy to have my phone attached on a tripod to this GNSS system, while I'm out here doing other things, and I know my phone's going to shut down because it's exposed to the heat.
Yep.
So it's just frustrating.
My Android
what-
tablet used to always overheat.
Yeah, and that's why I say, now I'm getting up nowadays at I'm out on site 6 o'clock in the morning. You know,
Mhm.
just waiting for the sun to peak out a little bit more. And usually I'm taking off by 6:40, 6:45. I'm engaging my first battery right then. Because the amateur temperatures are still in the low 70s. And like today, I had 4 flights, 2 mapping and 2 solar flights. And I ended up finishing around 9:30. Because like the solar ones, I have to wait until I get a certain amount of heat radiance on the meter. So I get accurate readings from the panels that I'm shooting.
Yeah.
So like I said, like, lucky I'm only doing residential ones, so I'm kind of in and out within about 15, 20 minutes. But even then, at 15, 20 minutes, I think the other day, I brought it back and that battery was smoking. I thought it was going to swell for sure, but it survived.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here, guys. I'm gonna start my day.
Yeah. I'm right behind you,
All right,
Tim.
Tim.
I'm gonna go
All
take
right.
me a nap.
All right, guys. Take
Yeah,
care.
that's a good thing
Richard
to do.
Simmons died?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Ruth yesterday, Richard Simmons today. So who's the third?
That was Dr. Ruth.
Dr. Ruth. She used to
So-
come on and she used to talk about sex all the time. A little bitty short woman, Holocaust survivor.
Let me
She was
look her
a
up. and
sex
see if I-
therapist. She used to come on all the talk shows with a little crazy voice.
Bit like Judge Judy, only medical.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't know who she is.
So who's
I'm
number
looking
3?
up.
Biden? Always in threes, so there's got to be another one coming. Well, YouTube is pissing me off.
Oh, did Dre get off too?
Yeah.
Oh.
YouTube, I do all my shorts from my phone because it's easy to put on. And for some reason, it's not uploading them into shorts. They're putting them into videos now. And I'm doing the same thing, but then they'll click them over when they feel like it.
Yeah, I probably was, Jonathan, watching Mario Brothers and all those other TV shows and whatnot. Hey, Laura, how are you doing?
Hi, Laura.
Laura Russell.
What's up,
Where's
Russell?
Laura? Is it Laura? Oh, she's in there.
I thought Russell was on a lot earlier.
He might have been. I think he was here right in the beginning.
Dre leave?
Hi, Dusty.
Yeah, Dre left. Yeah, notice how everybody's behind. I said that Richard Simmons died. About 5 minutes later,
Justin
Justin
said it, yeah.
said Richard Simmons died. And then
Yeah.
TJ just said Dre left too, and then Paul said, "What did Dre leave?"
It's like echoing all over the place.
Started to sound like my cousin.
Well,
My
did
cousin was like that.
Dre leave?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
He's
TJ,
my cousin.
what, did Dre leave?
I don't know. I don't see him. I don't see him on the panel anymore. I think he may have left. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan's been here too. A while back. My cousin, we'd be in a trip and driving in the car with her.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom would say, "Man, look over at the mountain over there. They got snow on it." We get 5 miles down the road. My cousin would say, "Hey, y'all look over at the mountain. It's got snow on it." And just go on the whole freaking trip. We would wait to see how long it was going to take. We had bets on it.
It's got snow on it.
Because you knew it was going to happen, you know. You just had to. We used to have. I'd bet, like, I'd say it took 3 minutes. Then my mom would say, "Now she's going to say it in about 2 minutes." like that. And she wouldn't hear us saying this because her hearing, she had bad hearing. Yeah, it was always crazy with her.
Oh, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan's talking about what's her face? Oh, Dr. Ruth.
Yeah, Dr. Ruth.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a little bitty woman. She's probably about the same size as Art.
Probably.
What the fuck is a sex therapist anyway?
I don't know. I guess it's
Is that
like
is that like when you're a grown adult and you haven't had the birds and bees conversation?
Basically, that's all she talked about.
Pretty sad if you gotta have a therapist tell you how to have sex.
yeah, I know. I know. That's crazy.
Trust me when I say you ain't gonna find the magic spot. That's the case. Alright.
Well, my girlfriend once told me I only needed 2 inches, so I was halfway there.
You know, for fuck's sake. Boy, this fucking storm gets off of us.
Yeah, we got lightning around here saying we keep getting notices saying lightning. I don't hear it.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna rain today too myself because I got a notification on my weather app that it said rain, but
Right now we're at 93 degrees, 50%, 52% humidity, and it feels like it's 106. Hey, Paul, I tried 3 different places to put this thing. And it just, I can't find a place.
Really?
That weather station thing. So I got
Yeah.
it sitting right here in front of right on the edge, like catty corner to the computer. It's good. It's out of my way right there. And I'm gonna have to have it close to me anyway because they got buttons on the freaking top I gotta press to check
Yeah.
stuff.
uh,
So I'm thinking about rearranging the desk a little bit and putting it over on this side.
Dude,
Setting it up to where it'd be right there.
Laura, hold on. I gotta pull this picture up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because I hope, hold on. Okay. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at here.
Okay.
Okay. So they put obviously some kind of water cooling in there for the
Yeah.
CPU, but technically this should be on the top of the case because this is pushing air out and this is pushing air out. So do you have any airflow going through your case? Because this should be pushing air out, not in.
Is this your daughter's computer or is this yours?
No, this is
Laura.
Laura's. But
Laura's.
most computers, they mount those on the top fans up there. They mount the water cooling up on the top. I'm just confused by, I hope that it's not pushing air out both directions because that means she has no airflow through her case. You get what I'm saying?
Is that a plastic like so you can obviously see through it? It's a plastic like thing?
It's open.
Yeah, it's just a glass panel on the side.
That looks like,
Same as
is that
mine.
a glass panel or is it open? Looks like it's open.
No, it looks like it might be open. Okay, I was just wondering, Laura, because most people mount them on the top.
What does that mean when Jonathan puts a bunch of hands with one like in the chat? What does that mean?
Because he's telling you to look up on the previous message.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would say put it on the top and get you 3 front fans, Laura. It would look better. Just my opinion.
You get me, David, annoyed.
To be honest, I totally believe her that the manual said that. I just have never seen anybody mount their water cooling on the front like that. That's always been on the top. Every time
Why
I've
is
ever
it?
seen
Why is it
new.
Why is it a water cooling? Like if you spilled water
Because
on it?
No, it runs across the CPU and it's better at keeping the CPU cooler
It's more
instead of using
efficient.
thermal paste. Yeah.
Like the
Oh,
difference
okay. It
between a
wouldn't fit on. It's
water-cooled
too big.
engine and an air-cooled engine.
Yeah. See, if I did mine, I would have to do a 2 fan. If I did a 3, it'd probably be a little too big. But you can do single fan water cool. You can do double and triple fan that I've seen. They probably got more than that. But mine would probably fit a 2 fan on the top. The one I'm looking at is a 2 fan from Corsair.
A tornado in the making.
Because then you can take your CPU from sitting so when you're just playing it on the internet and you're not doing anything, if it's staying at like 50, 60 degrees Celsius, you can get it down to like 30 or 40 and keep it nice and cool. So.
Yeah, you put the fans in back to front and then your computer starts taking off the desk.
Oh, dude, some people have ridiculous amounts of fans in their computers.
Obviously not enough fans then.
I have altogether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 2 on the graphics card and the 1 on the CPU.
And one in the power supply.
Yeah, I got 7. And then, yeah, obviously the power supply. I got 7 altogether.
Oh, Laura said she could play Fortnite
Oh,
without
it looks
her.
nice though, Laura. It does look nice though. I like the case and everything.
She built that her own?
Oh, David did.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, that was loud.
What was, oh, is there thunder and lightning over there?
Yeah, it's fucking bad.
Oh, nice.
We don't have any over here. That's crazy.
Haven't had
Wow.
any in ages.
That is fucking that was loud. I'm honestly surprised my damn internet hasn't gotten knocked out. Usually whenever it storms like this and there's usually a loud bang outside, so I don't know what the hell gets jarred loose outside, but it always knocks my internet out. It's happened 3 or 4 times already in like the last 20 minutes. I am not going outside right now. Fuck that. I don't play with lightning, bro.
Hell no. Hell no. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Florida's considered has got the kind of nickname for lightning capital because how many lightning strikes are here every year. It's insane. Lightning storms on a whole different level in Florida.
Yeah. So Justin
Yeah.
Is Bertha ever gonna play Fortnite?
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
trying to find a good server to jump into, but ever since Rockstar bought it out, it seemed like a lot of people have been switching their servers around, and I just haven't found a good one to go into. I've been looking though. I was on there yesterday looking through servers. But in order to get on a server, you have to get verified, and then you have to go into Discord and go to their Discord page, and then that connects to the 5M server. And so every time you want to go check out a new server, you gotta go through all that crap, and it's like a 10-15 minute long process. It's a pain in the
Oh
ass.
Lord. Yeah, that does sound like a pretty difficult process.
Dude, RPing is not easy, dude. It's a lot of work, I'll tell you that. Cause like when I would do all the recordings, bro, you wouldn't see how much downtime was in between each one of my role play sessions. You know what I'm saying? There was like, sometimes you drive around for an hour and nothing would be going on, and you're trying to find somebody to do a scene with.
So you're confessing you're doing role play? What?
I've always done role play.
Oh, okay.
I was a
Sarah,
Bertha. You son of a bitch. Said I'm ass up, boys. I'm ass up.
That's funny.
Yeah, I heard him. He does that every once in a while. Dusty Jason slips up and cusses. I heard him say the F word last night.
Yeah, I got up this morning about midnight and Jason was live. I said, go to sleep, Jason. Go to bed.
Yeah, I was on there when you popped in the chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. I jumped off right after that. Yeah, he'll be staying up till like 1:32 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah, that's still early.
Yeah, I think Jonathan was in there too for a little bit.
I don't know if Dusty ever actually saw any of my old videos of Bertha on my channel. There's a whole bunch of them. You ain't Dusty, you can go watch those and have a laugh. They're actually pretty funny. And then they've added a lot of new emotes now. Yeah, they have a lot of emotes now, new emotes too. And I went into a server a couple of months ago.
What is it? Emos?
Emotes. So like when you do like different dances or things like that, right?
Oh,
So I went
gotcha.
into a server about a month ago and was screwing around for about 20 minutes just checking it out, but it was kind of a shitty server. But I got jumped by these dudes and then they started peeing on me. After they knocked me to the ground and knocked me out, one of them started emoting and it was peeing on me.
Oh, God. Oh, that's funny.
So they gave you the golden shower, is that what?
The golden shower.
Oh yeah, go back and watch my RP videos, Dusty. There's tons of them. I haven't done them in like probably over 6 months. I haven't done one, but because I was actually part of a server, a pretty big server, and I was one of their head civs, which is civilian in the game. And I was doing it, but they just you require you play so many hours a week, and it was just got too demanding. I didn't want to do it anymore. Because I was in a whitelisted server, which means you had to get we was an open server, but then it went whitelisted, which means you have to have an invite from somebody who plays in it in order to get into it. You can't just, or you have to fill like this application thing out to get into it. No, he just doesn't cuss a lot, Jonathan. It's kind of rare for him to cuss.
I think
Yeah.
it's a word that needs to be used sparingly because it gives great emphasis to anything you say. And if you don't use it that often, when people realize that you don't use it that often and you use it, you realize you're in a bad situation. That's how I use it.
Oh, Jason cracked me up one day. I was sitting in his green. We were like, I was pretty much like we were sitting in the game, but he wasn't live yet. He was getting ready to go live.
Mhm.
And somebody messaged him while I was on the game with him. We were sitting in the lobby and somebody messaged him. He said, I don't want to talk to this fucking dude right now. I was like, Jesus.
But it just emphasizes that he doesn't want to talk to the person. That's that's the great usage of the word. It's such a versatile word.
Yeah, he sounded really angry. I don't know what that dude did to him, but he got really pissed. I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
See, it showed you that because he used that word, he put emotion into the speech and the inflection of his voice.
Yeah, he does every once in a while. He tends to be a little bit more, I would say, loosened up when he's like around me and Tim and stuff. When he's playing with his brother and his like niece and nephew and stuff, he's a lot more.
Obviously, yeah.
What are Magento gloves?
Magneto.
Oh,
Magneto.
Magneto.
Yeah, you just turn the two letters around.
Well, does magenta have an O or an A at the end?
That's magenta, not magento.
Well, that's the way he. No, if you literally look at the way it spells and you pronounce it the way it's spelled, it would literally be Magneto.
Hmm.
But he looked at it and he saw magenta.
Read it, TJ.
Switch the E in the N and change the last letter.
He's rolling now.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Settle down. Take a breath.
Can't. Like a ham. It's like a hamster in the wheel. When it gets started, it can't stop.
Oh, they're squealing. Squeal, piggy, squeal.
Come here,
We're
little
gonna
piggy.
call him Squeaky.
He's playing little
Squeaky,
piggy.
Squeaky.
Jesus Christ.
Come on,
There
little
we go.
piggy.
You keep laughing at it, you're gonna meet Jesus in a minute.
When he starts grabbing his chest, and he's got a problem.
I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming.
Here comes. Here comes. That's the big one.
Actually, Jonathan, I would say gaming probably has always been more adult centric.
That's funny.
Hey.
Do you even remember what you're laughing at, TJ?
No, he doesn't know what he's laughing at.
He doesn't even remember.
Had no clue.
Bro, you've been on here laughing for like 2 days now. What are you doing?
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home. And this little piggy has to go wee, wee, wee all the way home.
Dusty, yeah, I would be curious to see what his heart rate is doing right now.
Yeah.
Probably gotta be about 160.
We should put him on a heart monitor. Oh.
I'm gonna put him on a heart monitor and then put a TANS machine on him and hit him hard with it.
Yeah.
Zoop.
Yeah,
Right when
there
he's
you go.
mid laugh. Hit him with Joe's taser when he's mid laugh.
Calm down, little piggy now.
TJ, center yourself. Center. Deep breath.
Deep breaths. In.
Deep breath in, out.
and out.
Breathe through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
I bet his neighbors are like, "What the fuck is going on over there?"
Yeah.
Neighbors ready to call the cops. I think somebody's dying in the house.
Well, TJ, at this point, thank God you got Depends on.
Yeah. He's gonna wet himself.
Well, that's why he wears Depends. It all depends on the Depends.
That's funny.
Could you imagine TJ in a comedy, like a comedy show, in the audience? Oh my
They're all
God, dude! You know,
Well, I said he could make money going out to these different venues and tell them he'd be the laugh man, you know?
That's funny.
Yeah, but the comedians only get one joke out.
That's funny.
Hey,
That's
TJ,
hilarious.
if Joe Biden has a rally in Florida, you go there and start laughing. He starts talking, start laughing.
That's funny.
See how long it takes for Secret Service to get you out.
Yeah.
TJ doesn't even let him finish the joke. They're like, knock, knock, and he loses his shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I know his lung capacity's got to be hella good. I bet TJ can hold his breath underwater for like at least 5 minutes.
Yeah, unless
Shoot, you don't need an air tank. You just go underwater.
That's funny.
Could you imagine him on a space shuttle or something? He's in a space suit and he starts laughing and they're trying to talk to him. You want me to do what?
That's funny.
Altitude. Yeah, we're fucking high.
That's funny. That's funny. That's hilarious.
What do you think, Joe?
I don't know.
Joe doesn't quite know how to figure you. Some days you're fine, and some days you're spastic.
I know. Hey, someone's got to keep the show alive around here, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
You said somebody's got to derail it. What?
You said what?
Somebody's derailing the show. What?
Derailing the show.
Yeah, he was higher than Bird Pussy, Dusty.
We're fucking high. I think Warren was asking if I had a nitrous oxide leak 24/7 in my house.
Wouldn't that be some shit if you found out that was the case the whole time? He's actually TJ actually didn't laugh at all. He's fucking boring as shit.
He lives next to a dentist. And the guy keeps wondering why his bill keeps going up.
That's funny. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. This guy at work one day, he came in to buy I don't know, some kind of medication or something, or some allergy pills or something, and it was one box, and I rang up his he set his stuff down, and I said something, and then I said, drugs are bad, okay? And then we just started laughing, and then I just lost it because he said it, and I just lost my shit and just started laughing like I just did. It was hilarious.
And I AI TJ's face into a spacesuit.
Oh shit!
What?
Something happened to Trump just now.
What happened? What happened?
I don't know. It's on the, somebody, they got military up there and everything. I hate to say
Where's
this, I
that?
think he got shot.
Military?
Well, he's doing a
It's on Fox News.
Are you watching this on TV or was it like a news article?
214.
What happened? What are they saying happened?
I don't know. It almost looked like he got
Oh,
shot.
they got the Secret Service is all around him.
He's got blood on his head.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
They came out with paramilitary, everything up there. He's got blood by his head, on his ear.
Who was?
Hold on, I'm
Was
gonna go
somebody
back.
hiding? Was
He's
someone
talking about
hiding with
Trump.
a
Yeah,
with a
there's an
sniper?
active shooter.
There's an active shooter, he said?
I've just
Oh,
looked it up
can't
on the
tell.
internet and it says there's a shooting at a Trump rally.
Oh, shit.
That can't. That's not
That's
good.
not good.
Crikey.
And we're going back on it. He's standing there talking. People screaming. I think somebody took a shot at him. He's got a grazed wound on the head.
Oh,
So
while
what-
he was on stage, they heard 4 or 5 shots.
So was he just standing at the podium like talking or
Yeah, he
whatever?
was up there doing
Yeah.
a rally.
Oh.
Now here come the lifetime JFK conspiracies all over again.
Yeah, he got hit in the ear.
In the
Yeah,
ear?
you heard it. You heard it. Pop, pop, pop. And he went like this. He reached up and grabbed his head.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just found something on Twitter.
Yeah, he got hit. He got shot.
For Huron, there will be lots of clouds and thunderstorms with a high of
What's that?
85 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, they got ARs, everything up there.
Yeah, shots fired.
Yeah, I heard 3 shots.
And I think it came from behind him because the camera panned and there was a part of the seats that were behind him where they were searching.
Former President Trump, where it sounds like and it looks like, from what we can tell at this moment, that there was a shooting. It sounded like multiple shots fired. It appeared that there was some injury to President Trump. We do not know the extent of it. We know that he was holding his fist in the air. He was pumping it as he was taken away by the Secret Service, currently getting him into a vehicle and getting him out of there. You saw that there is an ambulance there on the scene that is standing.
It is terrible shit, man.
Any event like this for this very kind of situation. We know nothing about the former president's potential injuries or current condition other than.
Yeah.
There's nothing on YouTube yet about it. I
No.
can find.
I got this news app on my phone. I'm looking to see if there's anything on here.
If you need immediate news, just go straight to X or Twitter. Because it's instantaneous. Hmm.
This bullshit, I'm telling you.
Anybody got any links to anything?
I don't see it.
They're only Twitter.
You have a link for that?
I just went straight to X and typed in Trump.
I don't have Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on television. It's Fox News. They were covering it live.
Yeah. Because all I'm seeing are people just showing screenshots of Fox News.
Secret Service and others, but in the meantime, the thousands who had gathered there who've been in the embassy are not moving. They are, witnessing something that is the shock of a lifetime. Us who have been witnessing. They're expecting just another spirited rally as we're just days away.
Hi, Jody.
Jody.
CNN has got a reporter that was on the ground and witnessed the whole thing.
Hi, Jessica. Yeah, so it's been a very chaotic couple of minutes. A lot of tension right now out here. So as you mentioned, Donald Trump was on stage. It was just moments after he had walked onto the stage to deliver remarks. He was very briefly into that. And so I'm going to show you behind me. So around this area, somewhere off on that field over there, is where we heard a bunch of banging or cracking.
Yeah, that sucks.
There's nothing on AOL about it.
He's definitely hit. I think what happened is I think it nicked his ear. He was standing up at he was getting into the limo. They put him in there. He had his hand up in there waving at everybody. It probably nicked his thing, but boy, I tell you what, all Secret Service got their guns up.
Yeah.
They're showing him escorting out. All Secret Service standing there with the vehicle. Boy, they got paramilitary come running in.
Yeah, it looks like they're all like in that chat that's going on.
Yeah, that sucks.
Damn.
Well,
Boy, there gonna be some conspiracy theories now.
That doesn't surprise me, the wackos that are on the left.
Hmm.
Well, it doesn't surprise me because the Democrats are going to want to do anything possible to win this election.
Hmm.
And to get rid of him would be one of the things.
They need to get
This
rid
country,
of they need to
this
get rid
country
of,
sucks right now.
Hmm.
They're showing people in the crowd look like they got hit too.
No, it was Trump, not Biden. I wish it would have been Biden.
Oh,
They need to put him in a retirement home. I've been seeing things on the paper of him like in a wheelchair and somebody pushing him off a cliff or something.
Man,
That's crazy.
that is,
So they're gonna replay the video over in Fox.
It's gonna be troubling to some folks. I would caution you that we're gonna rerun what happened here when President Biden, or excuse me, President Trump had taken to the stage and was speaking. This is what happened.
this sucks.
Yeah, I was just looking at my news app, and I was scrolling through, and I haven't seen anything. Oh.
Yeah, when the first pop went, he grabbed his ear or the side of his head.
Yeah, he was conscious. He was stunned because he reached immediately up on his head where somebody was trying to do a headshot, and they nicked him because he's got blood up there, so they nicked him. But how close was it? You know what I mean?
Mm. The one I posted is something to do with it, Jody. The only link I could find at the time, so
He's staggering a little bit.
Yeah, he was stunned. It kind of stunned him a little. So I'm
Oh,
wondering.
yeah, you get shot. You're at a rally.
The one thing I'm worried about is, did the bullet go in the head or graze the head?
He was lifting his fist. He was walking on his own. He was being assisted out by personnel, Secret Service, who kept saying to him, "We gotta go, we gotta go." He asked to take his shoes. They said, "We gotta go." Now, Alexis from our rewatching.
Here we go. Boom.
There's a moment where he reaches up to his ear. Hard to tell if he was struck by something or what exactly that was about, but obviously.
He could have been shot in the side of the head.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He had his head turned. I'm thinking what happened. I think it nicked him right by his ear.
Alexis, it's hard to tell.
I don't think it went in the head, because when I looked at his face, he looked stunned, but he didn't look like it was affecting anything neurological.
No, but
So I
you
was
and I
looking at his
both
eyes.
know at the moment of impact, everybody's stunned. It's afterwards that you start to.
Yeah, and he looked a lot better when they were putting him in the vehicle.
Yeah, so I think one of the things to point out is that people heard pops. That's, we were saying in the beginning, like, we don't know exactly what it was that we heard. But it sounded like, possible fireworks or explosions, and it was multiple pops in a row. And the screaming you hear below, Fetzer, I'm going to have you kind of show here. These are kind of just some people that are very upset after what happened, Shannon. So that's why you hear the screaming, blaming kind of what's going on with the media, saying it's the media's fault. So that's what's going on right now. But going back to exactly what we heard, so it was like that series of pops, and then something also important to point out was that smoke. So in terms of what kind of possible weapon or explosive was used, we're still trying to figure it out. The former president did either, probably fall to the ground, push to the ground pretty quickly when they all popped up there. The Secret Service and tried to jump in and protect him. We saw people swarm. I mean, this place is full of law enforcement, right? Shannon, from going to these large events like this.
Wow.
They check every single person when they come in. They check everything. They lock people down. So they were just trying to figure out.
Oh yeah, I just saw. Wow.
From that crowd here, where you can see there's thousands of people were waiting here. Work with the something kind of on the outside, on the perimeter, kind of here, where he was able to kind of drive up in his motorcade. Because there is just a retention pond in some areas back here, like the main road that the former president actually drove in on is behind that red barn. So there is some open areas in the neighborhood and the house back there. So in terms of if the person even had to be in the property, I don't think so.
Wow.
And he's gone, and they've got on top of that building, they got a guy with a 40 cal up there. They said they got somebody.
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking at the video now.
Yeah, he got nicked.
Yeah.
But you got to look at something. I'm looking at it as the medical side. He didn't have any. He had the shock expression on his face. He didn't have any neurological things with the eyes, because you'll start getting any. You could get facial drooping, all kind of stuff. None of that happened. And then when you look at it, it really wasn't pumping. The blood wasn't really pumping. It was just sitting there, and that's what I was looking to see how fast it would grow. And it was bleeding, because your head bleeds the most. A head
Right.
wound will bleed like crazy. If he would,
Well,
if
your
it would
ears
have,
bleed a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
if it would have penetrated the skull, blood would have been pumping out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it glazed him and might have hit the bone and just then went by through the ear.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have a nice wound.
I guarantee you'll play on it.
You know who the left are going to blame for this?
Oh yeah,
Donald Trump, because he wants people to have the right to have arms.
And so it could have been a light caliber gun of some variety that somehow or other got in there that defeated a bonding, and it just, thank God, it looks like it wasn't more serious.
Yeah, I mean, as we play the video here, this is what.
yeah. When they stood him up, he looked stunned.
Well, and the other thing too is they're reporting that the Secret Service took him to the ground and he went to the ground himself, straight down.
How the hell did anybody get into a rally with a gun anyway?
That we see him appearing to.
Well, they have guns that aren't metal nowadays.
Standing up, getting out of there. It seems like the Secret Service was slowed down only by him, by trying to get him out of there.
Yeah, he's gonna have a little scar.
Very quickly dead.
That grazed him. You can see the way it is. I'm looking at it now. It hit him like right here and just ran across.
It just must have missed him by an inch, just like an inch.
I mean, not even that. You're probably about a quarter of an inch might have been a good headshot.
Yeah.
Because a quarter of an inch in would have hit right here. Would have been a good headshot. Yeah, he getting in that big tank he's got. He was turning around on his own, waving at people. So he's yeah, they were saying we gotta go, and he said, "Let me get my shoes." Crazy woman. She said there was a moment where he reached up to his ear. It was hard to see if he was struck by something or what was
Somebody?
it. You heard the
Somebody had-
gunshots and he grabbed his ear immediately.
16 minutes in, you said?
Yeah, that sucks. I tell you what, no matter what happened here, or who did it, or what the reason was, it's going to solidify him. The conspiracy is going to be out that hey, they were trying to take him out because he's going to beat Biden.
Yeah.
But really, you know.
But
Yeah.
we both know, Joe, there are radicals that are backing Biden.
Oh, no,
Yep. Typical radicals.
you got them on both sides. Yeah, if you noticed it again I'm watching it when they showed it again, when it hit him, there was a little puff of smoke, like.
Yeah.
Within this gathering, whatever device they did have with them, I would assume that the person is in custody or
So that's telling me if it's a puff of smoke.
could possibly have been taken down in the moments that this was all unfolding.
Okay, now that really makes sense. It's a puff of smoke. It could have been like a powder bullet,
Hmm.
where they could have had
Obviously
something that got in
something.
there that couldn't be detected.
Yeah.
So that's high tech shit.
During the area and the scene, they know that they have the personnel. They already react. The cops are gonna do the investigation, or they're on the scene immediately. They will check out that area, there will be witnesses there, point them out. I feel fairly sure that, before nightfall tonight, if not already, they're gonna know.
He didn't even make it to the ground before Secret Service had him.
Oh yeah.
Brett, this is the last thing that.
And the SWAT guys were there with the machine guns and
Campaigning that you dread and hope. will-
And they were there with the ARs, all AR.
You know that President Trump looks in good shape as he's taken out of there. But your thoughts on where we are in this moment, the tone of the conversation.
SpongeBob 2024. That's hilarious.
Yes.
Dusty, that's just hilarious. SpongeBob 2024.
Ronald Reagan was shot all those years ago. And all the reports seem to indicate.
That motherfucker fist pumped it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I was trying to read his lips. He looked like he F-bombed a couple of things.
I couldn't tell if it was an F-bomb or if he was saying fight. Fight.
I think he was saying fight or it was an F-bomb.
Absolutely, that is the best caution we also always have to take. Like we said, people watching this video can see he very much wanted to telegraph to folks that.
Yeah, you see, we're watching what's going on in the thing. I'm watching the replays, and if you look behind the stands, there's a bunch of military running back that way.
Yeah. Yeah, and on the building,
Well,
if you see him up on top of the building, looks like snipers up there.
Yeah, they got one guy up there, looks like he's got a 40 cal.
When folks are out. Brett, if you'll hold on a second, we want to go back to Alexa.
yeah, he's all right though, Randy. He fist pumped after he got
Oh, an
shot.
eyewitness on right now.
It looks like he got clipped in the ear.
Okay, so we got.
With some
Well,
lefty with a
close.
horrible shot.
What exactly did you see?
I saw President Trump giving his remarks. I heard the noises. I looked to my left, hoping that it was a prank, and it does not appear from the reactions that it was. When I looked back, I saw the Secret Service up on the stage protecting the president and doing the best that they could, just springing into action like the selfless people that they are.
Did you see blood on his ear?
Above his ear. Above his ear. Did not
Yeah, the guy said the blood was from above the ear, where it looked like it might have grazed him right above the ear.
And you took.
You're gonna have him a good port right there. You could do like a little rap video.
Yeah.
Quickly, did you see the police movement?
Yes, yes. And they're trying.
Everybody's putting FGB in the FGB in the chat
Okay.
over on that video.
Box Alexis there. So bring
Yep.
bring it back and then we're gonna.
The
I tell you,
government is-
that
the
was the
government
worst
has
thing that
cut
could
her
ever
feet.
happen for Joe Biden.
This moment.
It seems to have hit the top of his ear.
Yeah, Alexis was talking to was talking with an eyewitness, and then all of a sudden her feet died.
Well,
Breathe, TJ, breathe.
You would have thought, though, that if they were going to do something like that, they'd have found somebody that could shoot straight. Okay, this is my question. Okay, this is my question here. Watching the way they're moving him, I think he got hit in the leg or something too.
Yeah, because he doesn't look real steady, does he?
Change the conversation.
Well, he could have got concussion if it's hit his skull.
Yeah, but see how when they're loading him in the car, did you see him kind of limping?
But this is the
Yeah.
thing though too, is when he went down, he could have hit his head on that podium too. You know, it's possible he could have nicked his ear on the side of that podium because he ducked down real quick. you
No,
know?
He
because
reached
when
he
was
reached too fast on his ear.
the blood was there on his ear.
Feeling that a run is out just like this tend to be temporary. And while it may be true for a while,
Anyway.
the sheer meanness of our political discourse.
Dusty said, Teach President 2024, he would have every world leader on their knees laughing, and we all get along.
TJ, don't go live if there's a funeral or whatever. No.
Almost looked like Mike Tyson got a hold of his ear.
That's funny.
I think he'll be all right.
I think he's fine.
The news already said that they're already reporting that he's not in any serious danger.
There'll be a bit of shock. He'll be in shock.
That's funny. That's funny. And we all get along. That's funny.
Well, they're going to say it's a big security failure anyway, because anytime anything happens, they're going to mark it as a security failure because they're always trying to learn and adapt how they can do their job better, right? But no matter how much the Secret Service tries to do everything possible, there's always a potential for somebody to get through. It's just when, you know what I'm saying? No matter how much they train, or they can definitely minimize it, but they're never going to be 100%. I don't care how good they are. They'll never be 100% on keeping that man safe unless he's hermetically sealed in a freaking box. And they carry the box around and you never see him. Like, that's the only way other than that, they're never going to keep 100% safe.
Yeah, they got close up pictures of him now. It looked like it grazed him on his cheek, below his eye.
Right, like
Or
this.
that might just be by blood. That might just be blood streaks.
Well, he turned his head pretty good when he looked at the camera and fist pumped, and you didn't see nothing on his face. It was just all in his ear.
You didn't see it, but you see it in the slow.
there it is.
You can see it in the stills.
Yeah, in the stills, you can see the blood. It's like blood goes here, down here, and back here like this. And
Yeah, it streaks down. You see, in the way he was looking, that could be a streak where the bullet ran right up his cheek.
We will circle back to you if we get any further reaction there.
I love his face though. He was like, he told the Secret Service, wait.
Yeah, he said, "Let me get my shoes."
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, we know what the topic's going to be for the next 3 months.
Well, he could have pulled his, but the thing is too, is you got to remember at his age though too, even if he was limping, it could have been from because you saw that 6 grown ass men jumped up on top of him.
Yeah, he could have broken his hip.
And if he went down too quickly at his age, just diving down too quick, he could have pulled a muscle or something.
He pulled a hamstring.
I wouldn't dig too deep into that until they actually come out and say what happened. Because I mean, it could, if he was like 20 years old, I would say, yeah, he probably got shot in the leg then. But
well, those
at his age,
shots of his face show blood, definitely.
Yeah, I just paused it on the news thing and zoomed in, and it's definitely blood, but his face itself, even on the side of his face, he looks fine.
Yeah,
It
he looks
just looks
fine.
like it just looks like around his ear.
All I know is he got that arm around that female real good. That Secret Service female there, he
I know the-
holding on to her.
I know the crowd fucking erupted though. when
She
he
was
fist
holding
bumped.
his crank.
They got one guy, looks like he'd come out of Vietnam, was standing there when they were putting him in a thing, and he's pointing back at the camera, and he's got like military garb on, and he's shooting the bird. Yeah, they're talking to Ted Williams. He's a homicide detective out of DC, and he said no matter what you do, you can't get it 100% right every time.
Actually, Dusty, I would like to see his son run, to be honest with you. I think his son is very intelligent. I've watched a lot of his interviews when
Who?
he Trump's son, his oldest one. It's in his like he's I want to
Oh,
what's his
yeah.
name?
Donald, isn't his name Donald as well?
I think it's Trump Jr. Yeah, he's the one that
Yeah,
he's in
think
his
that's
like
his eldest.
probably mid-40s, early 40s.
yeah.
Yeah, I've watched some of his interviews. Like when he went on The View and they tried to get him, dude, he roasted the shit out of those girls. Like when they tried to back him into a corner, he was just right there, dude. He was with it the whole time. He kind of reminded me almost of like Ben Shapiro, just really quick comebacks.
You know what amazes me, Joe, is if you look at it, he was looking to his right
Yeah.
and grabbed his ear like I
Yeah,
think,
that's-
and if it just grazed him, it didn't come straight on unless, like you say, it was a pipe powder type of thing.
Yeah, because I saw, I definitely saw some kind of white puck.
Vodka for president?
Because I'm wondering if it didn't come from behind at this angle. I don't know.
It came from the front.
Who's Ivanica? Who's that?
That's his
John
wife.
Jr. is who I'm
What's
talking
that?
about. Randy, he's a very smart guy.
So that picture that you just showed, Justin, that was Trump's son.
His sons, yeah.
Oh.
Fox News is gonna be crazy this next week.
Yeah.
Still there.
Yeah, the close-up shots they're showing don't look that bad. It actually almost looks like it just nicked his ear because it doesn't look like anything on the side of the skull.
I wonder if that was Eric. I always get them two confused. Hold on a minute. Nah, it's not Eric. It's definitely Trump Jr. I was thinking of.
Well, with all this excitement, I've got to jump over to Arts.
All right,
Yeah, that's
Dominic.
gonna be a good one too.
And then
Yeah,
I've
that ought
got,
to be a good one too, Dominic.
yeah. Another one after that. So
There's
yeah,
gonna
that'll be
a
fun.
Arch 3 conservative gimps right now.
They're conservative
Yep.
gimps, yeah.
We'll see you then.
No, it's Art's Ordinary show tonight.
Yeah, Art's Ordinary
Yeah,
show,
but he's
but
gonna
it'll
watch. It's
turn
gonna be
into
all political
politics.
tonight.
Yeah.
That's all it's gonna be.
Yep. Okay.
See you,
Right,
Dom.
yeah, Andrew, if you were standing in front of him, it would have came from the left. If you were facing his back on the podium, it would have came from your right, yeah. Cause you see him look over in that direction and grab his ear. That's some wild shit though. So that's gotta be what, the first presidential shooting since what?
Since
Fucking
Reagan.
Reagan, yeah. Back in like what, 88, 89?
Something like that.
Might have been 87, I can't remember. Well, Bush did get a shoe thrown at him. Remember that?
He dodged that shoe pretty good.
Yeah, he did. I remember that when he was standing at that podium and he was talking, and so that dude chucked his shoe at him. I was like, dude, what were you gonna? One for Joe, one for Kamala.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're definitely getting a double up now. Try to take my man out. Like, what's going on?
Hey, Randy, it's got me pissed.
Yeah.
Hey, at least he's all right. You know, at least he got up and.
Well, from what we know,
gave a fist.
Biden needs to do his job and give that man the protection he deserves and make sure his rallies are safe. You know what I mean? As if they were anybody else. I wouldn't put it past one of his little cronies to be on the payroll and go out and do something like that.
Yep. I wouldn't doubt it have anything to do with Hillary Clinton either.
Yeah,
The Clintons.
Yep, I wouldn't put nothing past them. And
Yep.
then all the stuff Hunter was into, hard to tell who all he's got connections with.
Oh, Hunter Biden, yeah, that crackhead.
Yeah, they say he's sitting in on official meetings with Biden. What kind? You telling me?
President saves and actually he said he's safe. So active Secret Service investigation information will be released when available. But I think the more you look at it, and just I think he had his head turned and turned back like that. When he made that turn back, that's when the guy took the shot. If he'd have took the shot like this, it probably would have been in the side of the head.
Well, what I can't figure out, of course, maybe it's just the way he went down, is that the blood went this way and he was facing that way. So it was almost like, did the shot come from behind and hit his ear and the blood spat? I don't know.
No, they had him pointing down this way. Mechanism of injury. It came in this side. This is medical talking. It came in this side. When they bent him down, the blood trailed.
Okay.
That's mechanism of injury. That's what you have to learn when you're doing that. You got to know it.
You got to turn your background off, Justin.
Yeah, I mean, that is the most reassuring.
Yeah, because that was the biggest thing they used to teach us, especially when it came to gunshots. You had to think of mechanism of injury, exactly how it happened. And then you look at the trail, even though the trail's coming down, which way was he facing? He was facing down. So it's dropping.
There you go,
You know?
Justin.
Nice.
My little mini flag.
So,
You know what I need to do? Hey, Randy, I need to put that cup out on eBay real quick.
Yeah, that thing would sell like
Oh,
hotcakes.
dude, you should. You should, Joe.
I'll sell gazillions of them.
Oh, try putting one of them coins or something on there that you got. Just one of them and see what it does.
Which one?
Well, didn't you get some like trading cards or coins or some shit?
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of stuff about it.
That's what I'm saying. Put one trading card out there and just see what it does.
I ain't giving up those.
No, I'm just
I ain't
saying
giving
one.
up
Just
those.
try.
I may put my what you call it up there though.
You
I
put,
put
you
that
put
cup
one.
You know, the sad part is that when the White House and Biden and Biden were contacted about it, he says, "No, we don't have any comment."
Joe, what you know what you need to jump on right away, like in the next 30 minutes at least, is come up with a t-shirt design and throw it out there on eBay.
Yeah.
You see that close up of his ear, Joe?
Yeah, the blood on the side of the face.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it,
looked like-
it might have went through there.
His ear
Well,
looks
it's-
still, his ear's still intact, so it looks like it might have just grazed.
I agree. It is intact. That is.
But the tip
If
of it, you
it
see the
would've-
tip.
I only ever
It
give the
probably,
tip, but look,
it
this is
probably
what I'm-
just touched it.
Yeah, probably
So-
went like this.
that's what the flag
Yep.
sits in.
That's what it
You
looks
know?
like, Paul.
Look,
Well,
this
if
is
you
what the-
learn anything from this, it'll be to get somebody who can shoot straight next time.
No, look, I put the flag in this box. You see what it says on the front?
What?
Smith and Weed.
No, Smith and Wesson.
Smith
What the
and Wesson.
fuck? Jeez, he said Smith and Weed. The fuck? TJ can't read for shit today. It's called Magneto Magenta. And...
As soon as I seen Smith and I knew what it was.
Well, what we don't know, Joe, is did he have one of those ear things in his ear? Was listening to somebody, you know?
Probably not.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That could.
He's got one in his left ear. I think he's got one in his left ear.
I mean, the Secret Service did jump on him right away. I mean, they did their job. But like I said,
there
no
was
matter,
like 15 or 20 of them.
I'm not going to sit here and bag on the fucking Secret Service because those guys are very, very dedicated to their job. You know, they're like any other special forces guys out there, you know, that are in the Navy SEALs or anything. You know, those guys are super dedicated to their job and their work. And they did jump on him as soon as they heard the shot. So,
Yeah, they were on top
Yeah.
of him.
and like I said, no matter how hard they train or how hard that they try to plan, there's always a potential of that happening.
I think the shot might have came from behind him because you see all the cops running behind the grandstands right there with their guns out.
Unless the guy ran behind the stands after.
It came from his right side.
Right, because if you were standing at the podium with him, it would have came from the right side, I mean, which means they're probably really close to the stadium or the seating up there. And what happened is he might have ran back behind there, and then they chased after him.
Yeah,
They're
because
just-
when they start showing the wide angle of it, you see all the military running behind. Going behind.
Yes, guys, and
he was-
women's on Star. You're right. There
He
a
was
woman
looking
up
to
there,
the
too.
right when he got hit, right? When he
Right.
looking to the right?
I didn't mean guys like guys. I just meant
But I
people in
heard,
general that do
I
their
heard
job.
4 shots.
Because if
I
he was
heard-
facing straight ahead and it came from the right, it probably would have killed him.
I heard 4, but then I thought I heard 1 or 2 after that, like about 5 or 10 seconds later. But I wonder if that was a cop shooting back at him.
Well, I wonder if the reason he was
No,
looking
it was the
to
same
his right
sound.
because he heard the shots and was looking to where they came from.
Yeah, I think you got it nailed down, Joe.
Yeah, because what wound up happening is he had his head turned looking at the crowd and turned back towards the teleprompter when the guy shot. If he would have been looking at the crowd, it probably would have been inside of the head.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Well,
I was
and-
using
and the
guys as
eyewitness
in a
that's
term
on
of
there
people.
right now, Joe,
Not
is saying that
dudes.
she heard the pop coming from right behind her, and she was to the left of the podium standing up there.
Yeah,
Advanced man laid on top of me and
because if you look, you don't really pay attention to it. You're
Andrew
watching this.
Edward.
You saw a military running all in between that thing too in the back.
Yeah, and when it happened, if you
that-
look down at the right, they were pointing off to the right, like behind it, and they all got their focus over behind the.
I don't
stand.
think those were military. Those were probably their special response teams.
They look
Yeah.
like state police.
Well, they have
be.
special response teams that dress like SWAT, but they're actual Secret Service.
That's like Justin when he goes out, he going got done it. Crime something. Can't remember what it's called.
Matter of fact, I just watched a thing the other day about how this president travels, and they were talking about all the different teams that they have, and some of them they were talking about. Some of them are actually decked out like SWAT, and they're called shit. What were they called? Stint teams or something like that, or special response teams or something. But they look like they'd be
Yeah.
out of the military. Like that's the way that they're dressed up. And their job is to stay behind and deal with the threat while the Secret Service or the regular agents get him out of there.
Yeah, he was saying fight.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, when he fist pumped, dude, the crowd exploded and
Yeah, they did.
cheers. Did you see that? The
Yeah.
guy,
Yeah.
watch that one guy behind him, dude. That guy was like, "Fuck yeah!"
There was a girl right in front of the army guy that Joe was talking about. She was like, "Fuck you, fuck you."
Yeah.
I gotta go back and watch it again and watch
Right
all the
there- there's
different
the army
people's
guy.
reactions.
Yeah, mine's recording. I just hit the record button when it happened.
Oh, dude, this is making world news now. You know, you're gonna hear about this shit everywhere.
Oh yeah, and like Captain Joe said, the conspiracy theorists are going to run away with this.
Yeah.
It's all over already.
Right, like I said,
They can't beat him outright, so they're trying to take him out any way they can they couldn't do it through the judicial system, so now they're trying to take it the man's life.
but I mean that's what majority of the conspiracies, I guarantee, are gonna say. But at the same time, it could have just been one random ass person that was fucking just hated him that much and was that stupid. I mean,
Most
it
things-
probably is. But
Most radical acts are out of stupidity, not out of planning.
well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, a lot of times, I'm one of those people. I try not to get sucked into the conspiracy shit because, like, 9/11, they tried to say that there was bombs in the building. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude! Like, every damn explosive expert has done interviews about that, and they've all came to the same conclusion. It was the fucking plane that knocked the building down.
I get
Who am I
tired of
gonna-
hearing that.
Who am I going to listen to? The explosive experts that demolition buildings for a living, or some dude in a trailer park that's trying to scream there was a bomb in a building?
I mean, if you have any
know?
any little common sense and any kind of mechanical common sense, you can tell that the plane with 100 tons of fuel on it slammed into the building, caught fire, and weakened it, and the whole floors above it just started falling down because it gave out where it hit. You can see it.
Right.
There ain't no bombs in that building.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, but that's where everybody automatically goes every time something, and that's going to do the same thing here. In 50 years, people are still going to be discussing it, just like JFK. You know what I'm saying? This is going to go down. That's going to go down to his.
That was a conspiracy.
I'm saying
Yeah.
it's going to go down in the history books right alongside JFK's shooting.
Yeah.
Because he's probably been one of the most publicized presidents in history at this point.
Yeah, he's probably one of like you said, the most controversial.
That shot right there. That shot they're showing with the side of the head almost looked like the bullet went through the ear.
Yeah, through the top of the ear, right?
It looked like it went through the ear.
If I was him, dude, I'd get one of them big earplugs and just put it in there. Just gauge that shit out.
Yeah.
I bet you just gave me a new ear piercing. That's all
No,
he did.
he's got money. He's gonna have one of the best plastic surgeons, reconstruct that thing.
I wouldn't do it. I'd leave it just like it is.
As a reminder.
And say, look what they tried to do to me.
You can show them. Yep. You
Charlie
show 'em.
Kirk's
Go.
covering it right now on YouTube too.
I wonder who he was looking at talking to over to his right, because a bunch of people in the crowd were looking that way too.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm not gonna down the Secret Service because they're they definitely got some brass balls on them to have to jump in front of somebody and put their own life in risk.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, like I said, and no matter how much they train, there's always going to be a potential of something like that happening. So they're going to call it a major security risk or flaw or whatever, but they're going to label every security problem they have like that as that because it's a learning experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You watch from now until the election, he's going to be surrounded in Lexan.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're going to probably be searching everybody, fucking strip searching everybody before they come into those rallies now.
As they should.
Because I'm sure they were all decked out in Trump gear and everything to get in, and
Oh yeah, for sure. Try to blend in with everybody.
Let's just hope to God it wasn't a 3D printed fucking gun. Otherwise, there goes 3D printers on the ban
Yeah.
list.
Hopefully he didn't case the place with a drone or something.
Right.
Yeah, especially
Well,
bamboo
Skydio
because
drone.
they're made in China.
It was a Skydio drone.
Yes, good idea. That's crazy.
They'll be blaming the National Defence Bill next.
Yeah, that's wild though, man.
Yeah, Justin, you're probably gonna be mad at me. Cause I got a PC, but I didn't, it's a pre-built. So
So that's fine.
I
What'd you
couldn't,
get in it?
I wanted to build one myself, but the way the situation worked out was I'm not paying for it. Somebody offered to pay for it for me. So they
Oh, cool.
didn't want me to build it myself. It's a family member, and they didn't want me to build it myself because they wanted me to have some type of guarantees on it. Like a
Oh,
warranty.
yeah, like a warranty. Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
get warranty on parts too if you build computers. There's
Right.
warranties on motherboards and CPUs and shit, but yeah, you like you say, yeah, if you buy it from a store pre-built, you can always take it back after so long, or you
I
can buy
got the
extended warranties on it.
it's a Alienware R16 with it's got the 13th gen i9 with 4070 graphics card, 1000-watt power supply.
So how do you go about building a?
Jesus Christ, bro, that thing's expensive. $2,300.
It was 2,400 altogether. But I got a 3-year. I got a 3-year hardware and accidental warranty.
Does it have the 4070 Ti in it? Super.
Yes.
16 gig. It's got 32 gigs of DDR5.
Yeah. Yep.
You got a 2 terabyte drive?
Yep. Dual drive, 2 1 terabytes.
Okay, so it's got 2 M.2 ports on or slots on the board.
How do you go
1000-watt platinum rated? Not bad.
Yep, 1000-watt platinum. It was like
liquid cooled CPU. Cool.
Yep.
And you got a side panel too. Nice. So when do you have it already, or are you waiting for it to come in?
No, I ordered it yesterday, and it says it's being built. It's scheduled to get to me by the 24th.
So how do you go about building your
Did you buy it straight from Dell?
Yes, from the Dell website. Because it's on sale. They have a Black Friday and July sale.
Okay, yeah. See,
it was yesterday.
Actually, oh man, because y'all could have. Well, no, you could have saved only about $100. I was gonna say because Best Buy's got it for 1,200, but it's only a 16 gig.
Yeah,
but for about $60, you could put 2 more sticks in it and upgrade it to 32.
Okay, and I got it. No, it's got 32 gigs of RAM.
Right, the one from Best Buy's only got 16, but it's $300 cheaper.
Right, that's because I looked at Best Buy, but I wanted the 32.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on.
How do you go about building your own PC or whatever? Like, you have to go to like I don't know, like a parts place or something, or like
you order the parts offline. You get a motherboard, a case. Get your GPU, the graphics card. Just make sure all your parts are compatible.
Gotcha.
And then put it together. I mean, Justin knows a lot more about it than I do, but that's my take.
I mean, like I said, you can get warranties on parts and stuff, but then you have to go to the manufacturers a lot of times when you're buying them off of, or unless you're buying them from like Walmart or Amazon or something, you can usually get, extended warranties to them.
Well, when you get the parts, like what do you do? Like,
you buy a computer case, an empty case, and then you just build it inside of it.
Everything pretty much just snaps together. I mean, like it's not a whole lot of like wrenching.
Oh, because Laura was like, you don't buy the parts and put it together.
No, you just put all the pieces together like a puzzle.
Yeah, like building a jigsaw.
Right.
Actually, I mean, the hardest part about building a computer, honestly, is just getting the CPU cooler on. Sometimes those are a little bit of a pain in the ass, but that's about the roughest part. Everything else is pretty much plug and play. You plug the RAM in, you plug your graphics card in, you plug all the little wires, cables in. And I mean, that's about the hardest part is just getting the CPU cooler on, because mine was a little bit of a bitch to get on when I first did it. Because I'm trying to hold it in place, because I got the case on its side and I'm holding my hand under the case, holding the plate in place as I'm putting it in, and then I got to line the 4 screws up. But it only took me like maybe 5 minutes to get it lined up.
That's
But
not
that
bad.
was, but I've done it one other time too. About 2 months ago, I took it back apart and put fresh thermal paste on the CPU.
I really like the new Alienware computer, how they changed the design of it and made it like more minimalistic instead of that like spaceship looking thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the kind of weird futuristic kind of
Yeah.
cases they always try to go with. Yeah.
And the thermals are supposed to be a lot better on the newer design with all the airflow. But I mean, I'm gonna do some gaming, but nothing intense.
Honestly, if I had an empty case and had all the parts in front of me, it'd probably take me an hour to put it together, if that. Depending on how slow I was taking it.
Right.
I mean, I actually ripped my complete setup out of one case and put it in the other case, and I had it done in about 40 minutes. I completely ripped out of an old case and put everything in a brand new case and had it completely done within 40 minutes. And then the only thing back then, I didn't know a lot about the wiring harness, and I took pictures and everything before I took everything out. But the problem was I didn't realize my new case came with a whole new wiring harness. And so
Oh man.
it was a little different. So I had to get a hold of Sean, and he video chatted me, and I showed him with my phone where the shit was, and he told me what cables to plug in. But now I could do it myself if I needed to.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go catch a ship real quick. I'll be back.
All right. Yeah, I'm going live, Laura, here in about 30, 40 minutes. I'm probably actually going to jump off here in a second.
I'm gonna jump
Joe,
off
you
here.
want me to make you the host?
We'll see you guys
No, I'm
later.
gonna jump off too. 'Cause I'm
Yeah, we're gonna
watch
get
this
out of here,
crap.
Paul.
Okay.
All right, I'll
we'll
catch
get
y'all
it
later.
tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.